The shipping industry moves the world's goods, but it still runs almost entirely on heavy fossil fuel. That's starting to change, and if you're a biofuel producer, a vessel operator, or an investor in energy infrastructure, the federal policy decisions happening right now are going to matter to your bottom line. Low-carbon fuels are already well established in highway transportation, but their use in maritime shipping is still in its early stages. As electrification accelerates elsewhere and long-term highway demand becomes less certain, many U.S. biofuel producers are looking to maritime as a serious new source of growth. That's where federal policy comes in, and two frameworks in particular. One of the most consequential federal developments for this space right now is Section 45Z, a clean fuel production tax credit created by the Inflation Reduction Act in 2022 and extended by Congress last July. It's performance-based and technology-neutral, meaning it's designed to incentivize the production of low-carbon transportation fuels regardless of how they're made. Proposed Treasury and IRS guidance has clarified that a fuel doesn't need to end up in a truck or a plane to qualify. As long as it's suitable for those uses, biodiesel, renewable natural gas, ethanol, and clean methanol can all qualify for 45Z credits, even when they're ultimately used as marine fuel. Final regulations are expected this fall, and they'll be critical in giving producers and maritime fuel users the certainty they need to make investment decisions. The second framework is the Renewable Fuel Standard, the EPA's tool for getting biofuels into the U.S. fuel supply for more than 2 decades. Under current rules, though, biofuels used in ocean-going vessels can't generate renewable identification numbers, limiting their value to maritime users. But there's legislation in Congress, with bipartisan support, that would change that, opening the RFS to certain maritime biofuels and potentially improving fuel economics and incentivizing further production. Closing the economic gap between conventional bunker fuel and low-carbon alternatives is the central challenge of this transition. Section 45Z and the Renewable Fuel Standard are the two biggest federal levers for doing that, and both are actively evolving. Staying on top of where the rules stand and where they're heading is essential to managing risk and capturing the available incentives.